Please support the Feral Druid army. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Meow.
Yo, what's going on everybody? It's Elphick, and today I want to discuss using bear form as a Feral Druid. I got a question and a request from T-Zilla in the Feral Druid army who wanted this done, and I told him I would. So let's get in this. I'll talk about using bear form in duels and arenas and other PvP situations, things that'll help you out as a Feral Druid with your survivability. Feral Druids have Guardian affinity, and Guardian affinity is really nice to pick up. I use it a lot of the times in duels, 1v1 situations, or arenas a lot of the times as well, and it's very good. It offers up frenzied regeneration and it is prime. If you guys like this video, don't forget to show your support, subscribe to the Feral Druid army, and leave a like on this video. Let's get into it. So first off, let's talk about using bear form in dueling situations or world PvP to survive. Typically I open up on a target, applying bleeds in duels, and I get everything set up within my rake stun in the opener, and once rip is applied I waste no time, typically going straight into bear form, and sometimes I'll even apply a roots if I'm able to get away fast enough and if I still have time on my stun. But a lot of the times you only have enough time to put bleeds on a target before the stun goes off, so you go straight into bear form after the bleeds have been applied. And this is very important because usually an enemy will try to get some control on you after you open up, because a lot of enemies get afraid of Feral Druids and they think that there's so much damage that needs to get avoided out of the gate, and a lot of the damage that is applied in the beginning of a duel or a 1v1 situation is it's like all bleeds. So you have your rip, your rake, maybe a moonfire on the target, and that is all ticking damage. So going bear form is great for this situation. In duels you really need to sit bear a lot of the time. You go bear because if they stun you or an enemy stuns you in cat form, you take more damage. So sitting bear form when you're not controlling the situation, stunning an enemy, or you know that they don't have anything that can really do damage to you, you gotta be bear form. You got to be prepared to take damage, and that is what bear form is for. And if you do take damage, using frenzied regeneration is great for recovering lost health. So stay in bear form, come out of bear form with a prowl and a stun, a mighty bash, apply all your bleeds. Ashamane's Frenzy is a great way to build up to 5 combo points, and with Bloodletter's Frailty you get an extra 33% damage bonus to all your abilities after you apply Ashamane's Frenzy and while it's ticking on the target. So you can set up, get the 5 combo points, rip, you have a strong rip on the target, you got your Ashamane's Frenzy ticking on them, and then you can just incarnation, prowl, rake stun again, get some more control, and then just burst them down. And a lot of the times that's where the burst comes from with Feral Druid, getting that Ashamane's Frenzy, that strong rip, that strong rake, and then shredding away at them and maybe even doing a ferocious bite. In arena situations, using bear form is very important. A lot of the times, depending on what comp you're playing with or what comp you're playing against, or just the dynamic of what is going on in the current situation, you might be sitting bear form a lot. You might need to use it to LOS, to get away, to control the fight, because a lot of the times your healer won't be able to always keep you up, and if they don't have any cooldowns, going bear form is important. You need to watch to see if an enemy is about to burst you, or if both enemies switch to you. You need to be keeping your eyes on the field all the time, because Feral Druids are pretty vulnerable. You can kill a Feral Druid pretty quick, and sometimes that makes them the target of choice in arenas, but it's not always easy. If you sit bear form and you know when to go in and out of bear form to apply damage, apply CC, or control the situation, you can get away with the victory. Using a maim to maim an enemy right out of bear form and then stunning another enemy, or maybe like crossing CC with your friendly players on your team, you can get a situation where you can come out of bear form, apply some bleeds, apply some big damage, get a burst going in fact, and just keep the damage rolling. But you need to be very smart about this. You need to make sure that you're planning everything accurately, and using frenzied regeneration when you go into bear form after taking a lot of damage is very good. So in all, make sure that you're using bear form to survive. Use it ahead of time, know your enemy, know what spells they have and what could possibly come out. Like with rogues, if you open up on a rogue while in bear form and you let them get the opener, you're going to mitigate a lot of the early on damage, and you still have your trinket, you still have everything you need to flip the fight around on them. It's all about not using all of your cooldowns right away. You want to be able to spread them out and use them wisely. So if you enjoyed this video, leave in the comments some other tips and tricks you have for bear form, or if this helped you out, share it with a feral friend, or just leave a like on the video. And if you want to check out some of my dueling videos, dueling is a great way to get to know the class and when to use bear form, and that's why I suggested in the first part of the video that we talk about dueling situations for bear form, is because you can get to know classes a lot easier that way. So if you want to check out my Goldshire duels videos, check them out. I'll leave a link in the description to the playlist and you can have a look at that. Alright guys, thank you for checking out the video. Have a nice day. Meow.